Hello, and welcome to coverage of custom standard casual matches. I'm Caillou, and I'm here today with Pip and Tyrant. Today we're going to be commentating a match between FrogMaker and Soul Invictus. So Soul appears to be on Crest ramp, while FrogMaker is on what seems to be like blue-white civilized? I'm not certain. Yeah, looking at these openers, Soul just kind of kept a 3-lander, or maybe hasn't kept yet, or decided to keep yet, but it's a 3-lander, or I guess is keeping a 3-lander with just a bunch of threats and no acceleration. So I don't know how I feel about this. I guess it wins in the long game, but definitely feels like a risky keep to me.
Is FrogMaker's deck particularly aggressive, or is it more controlling?
See, I don't know the answer to that because I've like looking at the cards in these opening hands, it doesn't look like a deck that I've ever seen before. It feels slower and more controlling though, given like it has like a solemn simulacrum and taken for questioning. Hitting Zulov Rights here though is really good because it means that next turn Soul can just Zulov Rights redistricting, start doing the whole ramp plan. Scion Mimic is interesting in this matchup just because you can just copy one of Soul's fatties and then you can get into the age-old World Elemental versus World Elemental matchup, which is, as everyone knows, is just the best.
Yeah, how I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
The real hoser for World Elemental, and I'm not sure if any of these exist in Custard currently, is if there's a clone that keeps its own name, that would immediately hose the crap out of World Elemental.
Yeah, I don't think one of those exists. Does Scion? No, I don't think so. Also,
Soul. Whoa, Dominator Drone.
Yeah, that's a boy. So last turn, Soul didn't fetch for a green land, so wasn't able to Zulov Rights for whatchamacallit, for a redistricting. But wasn't
No,
punished.
looks like he's gonna Zulov Rights for Crest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have the double green to grab redistricting, yeah.
This is probably just gonna get grabbed by taken for questioning, right? I don't think this is going anywhere.
Yeah,
you don't give them an opportunity to pay 5 and drop whatever they want.
Effortless Denial is wow, that's a really interesting card. I feel like we haven't seen that played at all, just because it's such a template card.
Crossing the frog before Urshad came in with Spell Pierce.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, that Crest of Waters is actually kind of big, because starting the Journey to Paradise here means that Soul could have a Heart of the Gods that is just entirely uninteractable.
That's true, especially because Soul gets to Farseek this turn. Next turn just and pays for some parts of Voyage here. Next turn just finishes the Voyage, and then can start chugging out Heart of the Gods and etc. FrogMaker only has taken for questing as interaction. Scion Mimic, I guess, kind of counts as interaction in that it just trades with something. But yeah.
Well, if someone can crew it. Like if there's a Solemn Simulacrum.
I don't know if this was mentioned already, but the Solemn Simulacrum and Dominator Droid each clearly tell us this is full automation.
Maybe, or I would say it's full automation in most cases, but having seen FrogMaker's deck building before, I feel like FrogMaker doesn't quite, no disrespect, but I feel like they don't quite have the full depth of the format yet. So I don't know. They might just be playing like civilized or like artifacts, or this might just be blue-white. They might just literally be playing like blue-white vehicles because it's just their spin on. Because I saw Keeper of Codices in one of the earlier hands, which goes infinite with Scion Mimic.
In all of those decks, you don't want Sad Robot.
I agree, but again, we've seen like FrogMaker's Jund Aristocrats deck has some questionable card choices as well. So
that's true.
Anyway, so I think Soul is debating whether or not to just yeet down a Fire Beast or to play it safe and Voyage now.
6 mana. Yeah.
I think dropping a Fire Beast, when you have this many threats, I think just dropping a Fire Beast immediately or maybe not Fire Beast or Anku. Anku is actually reasonably good.
I mean, you're also under no pressure. Like, you can just say, well, whatever, I'm going to finish this Journey to Paradise, and then Heart of the Gods you next turn.
You're not under pressure, and Heart of the Gods is way better at winning the game than Fire Beast, even if it's a turn behind.
Especially because if he Fire Beasts, he won't be... It'll take a turn off of the Paradise Journey.
Makes sense.
Heart of Gods has haste, so it's actually not a turn behind Fire Beast if you Voyage now, and is so difficult to deal with. You need an Edict or a counter spell.
Or enough creatures. Like, Dominator Droid comes very close to being able to kill Heart of the Gods.
Yeah, it basically reduces Heart of the Gods down to 1 damage per turn, basically.
Yeah, if you're just chumping with it every turn, and then if you have a single Solemn Simulacrum to block with.
That's true. Oh, but that's still way fewer avenues than a 4/4 lifelink.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. I assume Soul is currently in the tank over this exact same decision.
Yeah.
Although he hasn't even drawn a card yet.
Soul might be getting a sandwich.
Yeah.
I feel like Soul wouldn't think about this decision that much. Like, he's not thinking about casting Heart of the Gods. I think he would save the Fire Beast for a threat and just Voyage, based on how I've seen him typically.
Oh, wow.
Crest.
If Soul can stick Anku and swing, it probably wins the game on the spot. I didn't realize that frees Crest.
You know what? I always think Anku's 7 mana because it's a 5/7. And
No,
then he...
see, I literally made that exact call, like, in the last set. I was like, I won't have mana for Anku. Oh, has the mana for Anku? Anku's 6 mana? It never feels like he should be 6 mana. But I guess...
Oh, man. This is just going to get immediately taken for questioning. That's kind of awkward. I mean, Soul doesn't have any idea that there's another taking for questioning, so...
You have to make them have it. I still would have taken the Voyage line because Heart of the Gods doesn't need a kill exile.
I fundamentally disagree with sometimes, like, you gotta make it.
Wait. Scion Mimic on Anku and then taken for questioning it.
Oh, you probably don't lose that game.
In a precise instance, also, Soul doesn't have to make them have it because he has...
Oh, this is disgusting! And then next turn,
because there's no
can
pressure.
Start crewing... Oh, I guess...
Well, this gets blown out if Soul draws a single untapped land, because then he can slam World Elemental and steal the Scion Mimic.
Yeah, or actually, I was just thinking, High Fire Beast kills Solemn Simulacrum, then FrogMaker doesn't have anything to crew Scion Mimic with.
You're still really terrified if there's ever... If that ever changes, though.
Yep. Man, what a blowout line. Jesus.
Alright, let's see. Land top deck. Top deck.
Does he hit it? Root drag, never punished. Here we go.
Just whirlwind slam.
World.
And now Frogmaker's out of taken for questionings in hand.
So it's just going to use the Scion Mimic. Not going to mess with that.
Zoink.
No siree.
Frogmaker can Scion Mimic, copying World Elemental.
Yes, and then we get into the best part of this gameplay, the one we all love.
So Scion Mimic's name is Anku right now, right? It's not, except its name is Scion Mimic?
Nope.
Okay.
Otherwise, Scion Mimic would be very good versus World Elemental. Because it could steal World Elementals. So do you think they're just going to steal the Anku back and forth?
Probably, because if you let your opponent have...
Oh, right, it's non-land, so there's no other legal targets. Never mind.
Oh yeah, because it changed from land.
I mean, that spicy steal the taken for questioning tech. The second Scion Mimic really makes you regret not cloning the card you copy and attaching...
They should, or just like, I think they should add a note, but maybe they just don't know how Cockatrice works. So...
I feel like Soul has played enough on Cockatrice that that's not a good excuse. Alright, so I mean, at this point, you just like
Playing Scion Mimic.
you just slammed the Shahai Fire Beast, you blow up the Solemn Simulacrum, you place a Sylvan Ritualist, and then you hit for like 12, right? You're the
Yeah. That sounds pretty legit.
Oh no, you don't
Shahai
have
Fire-
enough mana to do both. Well, still, you blow up the Solemn Simulacrum, you gain 4, you slam in for like 10.
And then you also can put one more mana towards voyaging.
Yep. Sure.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so their world elemental
Oh wait, no. In
is 7.
response, is going to crew. Which one?
Probably the World Elemental, because it's big.
Anku
Well, it
does
doesn't
have indestructible though.
really matter.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. So either way, you can't crash it.
The other one.
Because World Elemental would actually, I don't think it would be that big right here, because it would just be, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
It would be
Wow, it would be a
6.
4/4.
It would be a 6.
That is the smallest World Elemental.
Because it's differently named permanent, so it'll be 6/6.
Okay, thank God.
Mm-hmm. So on end, just going to yoink back the Anku.
God
The bad news. So the good news for FrogMaker is that FrogMaker has Skyguard Sovereign. The bad news for all of us is that means that we're going to be saying the exact same line of FrogMaker plays Skyguard Sovereign, probably crews World Elemental, attacks in, or no, because that doesn't make sense. Soul has a bigger World Elemental. Just plays Skyguard Sovereign on end step, steals back the Anku, and then Soul plays another Sahai Fire Beast to kill Skyguard, and then in response, FrogMaker crews the Anku. So
importantly, FrogMaker can cast Dominator Droid now.
Oh my God, Soul forgot to journey.
Wait, no, he's 1 mana short or 1. Yeah, 3 artifacts.
Oh, that's actually
6
big.
mana.
You slammed the second World Elemental.
oh my
Oh, that is.
Wait, that doesn't do anything because it still can't steal lands.
no, but then you
Oh my
steal
God.
Skyguard Sovereign instead of killing it with Sahai Fire Beast. So you steal Anku
I
and
guess.
Skyguard Sovereign.
Are we actually going to get to the point where you steal taken for questioning if there's a third world elemental?
I mean, it just means that both of you have one taken, they have another taken. You don't want to steal it because then your Anku can't blow it up.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you can control which one your Anku blows up.
Okay, that's actually a fair point. So you
Well, it's
probably-
non-man.
so
It's
you
mandatory.
pick the
so you
Anku
have
ones
to.
that you can get Crest if you ever top
Yeah,
up
you-
your Anku. And yep, here it comes. World Elemental, take 2.
This does mean that Soul is stealing at a faster rate than Frog can steal back.
Mm-hmm.
It's irrelevant though because the things they're stealing are not high enough impact.
Soul will be able to keep a Skyguard Sovereign forever. The flying is relevant because it can crack in past Anku, past World Elemental.
I guess, and I guess the more important thing is FrogMaker can't crew those right now.
Because FrogMaker didn't.
He can't. He doesn't care about summoning sickness, so Skyguard can.
Oh,
crew.
right. Well, at least can't crew an Anku on the defense, and the World Elemental's bad on the defense versus Soul's board.
But the Skyguard, I think, solidifies this as blue-eyed vehicles for me because of the combo with the Scion Mimic and the Keeper of Codices.
I did miss I forgot about the Keeper from his opening hand at the beginning.
So Frogmaker top picks another land. Definitely not. I guess it is kind of okay because now Frogmaker is like 1 mana off being able to hard casting this Dominator Droid.
No, but then you give Soul a Dominator Droid.
Good point. Never mind. Jesus, what a matchup. Oh God. Doesn't have any. Okay, so wait. So Soul just wins it, right? Soul just wins it with both World Elementals and wins. So this game is over.
Could Frogmaker not play Dominator Droid?
Frogmaker was 1 mana off, I think,
Would've
because it's
just
9
stolen.
mana and only had
Right,
Scion
because
Mimic.
he just stole back the Scion Mimic.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, doesn't Frogmaker just die here immediately?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because you wanted to grab Skyguard Sovereign, or Sahai Fire Beast.
But
now-
no way to crew the mimics.
Although
Yeah.
you can only crew the World Elemental Mimic, and then you're still dead.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
game
think
1 goes to Soul. Well,
I think-
that was a crazy game.
Yeah, I think landing the second World Elemental was actually the big game changer there, but also playing a Sahai Fire Beast would have worked as well. So like, it kind of just boils down to who had it.
Yeah, and I guess Soul made the right call with that opening hand. Like, I think that was a risky opening hand if you don't know what your opponent's on. But then since FrogMaker was on like a reasonably slow plan, it ended up working out. Also hitting that like top deck of the gods Rootbound Crag for sure. So that's a no-lander. So yeah, Soul is just gonna immediately mulligan that. Turn 2 Farseek into turn 3 Crest, not bad. I think that's a very key.
Or turn 2 Farseek and turn 3 Zulav Rights redistricting. Oh, he shipped the rights away.
I'll raise you
Trying to
turn
get
2
the
Farseek into
Crest.
turn 3 Jabaya. Take that.
Yeah, that's valid.
Also, what the heck? Gwendolyn's Rebuke and Carving Tools are, again, these feel like
True.
Weird additions in this deck. Is that just me?
Okay, Carving Tools is good in this matchup to copy precisely World Elemental, I guess.
You control.
It's you control.
So once you already
I see.
have a World Elemental, it makes more World Elementals, which does not feel very powerful magic.
Oh wait, doesn't that combo with a Keeper of the Codices? Going
it
infinite?
does. It's a second.
That's true. Yeah.
Scion Mimic, yeah.
Gwendolyn's Rebuke feels kind of dubious though here.
Yeah, like what are you protecting? You're
Agreed.
protecting yourself. It doesn't even protect from Sahai Fire Beast or like Titanic Crusher. Like Soul
I'm
doesn't
gonna
have
say
any
that
targeted removal.
On crossing, I do use Make Way to protect from Manus to protect from Sahai Fire Beast.
Yeah, but Gwendolyn's
yeah, this doesn't
counter target spell, so it doesn't hit abilities. So it's worse than.
I'm not sure why they brought that in.
It might also just be an assumption that Soul will have more removal post board.
I think that's a fragmented assumption. But okay, so gonna Zulav Rights for
Oh,
that
why-
redistricting.
Well, some of this is just that Frog is unfamiliar with the format, so you have to.
I feel like I guess you already have a Crest in hand.
I almost wonder. Like, would you not?
Just plays and immediately cracks redistricting.
I guess not playing Jabaya or Crest there is just like a safer play. But then I almost feel like, why not? Like your opponent missed a land drop, just go for the throat, play Jabaya or Crest, and then just try to like cut them off.
I'm gonna be
before they
honest.
can
I'm
get
also
to
not
the
sure
top.
how much it matters.
I guess so. Now
I guess
taps out for
not wanting to run the
Talia.
Crest into a taken for questioning seems legit. I definitely think you want to lead with Jabaya here.
Already play land that turn?
No.
Nope.
Wait,
No?
so why did
Okay.
FrogMaker tap out for Talia there? There was literally no reason not to.
In that case, I like the play that Soul made. It allows him to hardcast Anku reliably.
It's fair.
So now has Crest. I think
And
Crest gets immediately eaten by Taken for questioning next turn.
You see, I wouldn't have played Crest here. I would have played Auspicial Sphinx to bait out removal.
Yeah.
And
And
Auspicial
protect
Sphinx
itself.
is just like, even if it gets removed, it replaces itself.
Yeah.
And it's like you have the mana to cast every single threat in your hand. I guess maybe the thought is like hasty Crest the Waters to yeet. Hasty Anku off Crest the Waters.
No,
Now,
Crest
if
just gonna
FrogMaker gets greedy here, could tap out for Talia instead and not hit Crest, but I think that would be absurdly wrong. Oh no! Wait, so that was,
Okay, so
that
that's
was
just
on
a-
Soul's end. Okay, so it's playing the Keeper of Codices on Soul's end. That's why FrogMaker didn't tap out for Talia last turn. I guess.
So Keeper of Codices is non-optional.
You are
So
correct. It stalls.
I was gonna say until FrogMaker played Taken for questioning. Oh no, Carving Tools is optional though. I was gonna say until FrogMaker played Taken for questioning, if he ever was concerned about this game, he does have an eject button of immediately draw the game with Keeper of Codices. That is not how this is working, unfortunately.
Mhm. Keeper with taken for killing excel and an enchantment. Yeah. If
Oh, he has more. Yeah, he has more life. So Talia will start to actually lock this game down with the keeper plus takening.
yeah, that's actually. Whew. Oh wait,
Prom-
that's actually disgusting. Oh, that's so disgusting.
Prominent player and designer Ruben Covington ruined Talia Cyber Wayfarer for me by calling her Taylor.
Oh god, it's Taylor
I just
Swift,
heard that and I'm
Cyber
just like,
Wayfarer.
oh no, that's her name now.
Mhm.
Yes, Taylor Swift Wayfarer.
Who? Okay, so the Heart of the Gods is like a way out of this.
That it's very hard to keep supremacy when there's an 8/8 haste, a trample, vigilance, hexproof creature bearing
Yeah.
down on
Plus,
you.
even if Frogmaker just untaps Talia, essentially vindicates the Auspicial Sphinx. With the Keeper of Codices, Soul just I think does Soul have enough mana to like pay for
So
Voyage and cast? Yeah, Soul does have enough mana
heart,
to like pay for Voyage
um,
and cast Heart of the Gods next turn, and then just swings out,
yes.
kills Talia, and then you just go from there.
Well, it also won't. It won't vindicate the auspicial sphinx. It will have vindicated the crest of waters, but not the sphinx.
Why are you playing Carving Tools here? No, wait, does this go
That
infinite?
is no, it doesn't. I mean, it's just easy to get it onto the battlefield, and it'll kill. It'll be a copy of Keeper of Codices, which will effectively still flicker, taken for questioning. So it doesn't. But I feel like you want to hold your combo piece in hand and just play Talia,
Well,
who's
especially
just
because
a
you have
generic.
two Talias. Like,
Is
Yeah.
there an actual payoff for going infinite in the deck?
they have Skyguard Sovereign because
Yes.
Skyguard Sovereign, and then there's the 2 mana one Skyguard Ascendant.
That-
They both
that-
get +1/+1 whenever an
I guess it
artifact
just
enters the
hasn't
battlefield.
run this
So
game.
you just loop that, pump them up to be infinite. They both have flying, so if your opponent doesn't have a flying blocker, you just kill them.
All right, let's make sure Soul doesn't punt here and forget to journey. Don't punt.
Voyage. Okay,
Don't.
gonna Voyage.
Notably, that's a fetch land, so it only in custard, so it only taps for C or grabs a
Ooh,
tapped
so wait,
land.
so it won't be able to actually.
Well, so it effectively is 9 mana next turn. He needs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Soul
6,
needs
7.
to top deck another land to be able to both to play Heart of the Gods and Voyage.
Mm-hmm. Which in that case he shouldn't be fetching because you should just be maximizing your chance to draw a land.
No, but you need to fetch now because. Oh no, actually no, you're right.
No,
You're right.
you just have to
Yeah, because it taps for C.
Yeah, you're right. Redistrict.
So that's net -1 mana, so that doesn't work. So unfortunately, that Auspicial Sphinx is also going to get permanently exiled. You still don't run out the Heart of the Gods. Maybe you do like redistricting and Jabaya.
I think you do redistricting plus Anku here if I was Soul.
No, because you don't want to run it out into.
Like Jabaya allows you to voyage and cast.
I think if you're Soul, you think that like, oh, if Frogmaker had Talia, he would have played Talia last turn, right? Like, I think that's the natural conclusion anyone would come to. So I think that might lead Soul to play. I thought that might lead Soul to like play the Anku and try to go like a little bit risky here, but I guess not.
I think you're still just afraid that there's a second. There's 3 more taken for questionings that blow you out there.
Fair.
Especially after how that last game goes, I think as Soul, I would be very much on the I'm just going to Heart of the Gods, my way to victory this game plan.
And the Takens plus the Scion Mimics definitely make this matchup like really annoying for Crest. Yeah, insta-cracking that redistricting. I guess the good part about this is that I think Soul just thinning the hell out of his deck means that probably will be hitting threats more reliably, of course, unless they're more Heart of the Gods. They don't have haste, so they'll just get insta-taken for questioning. So.
You know what also goes infinite with Keeper of Codices, but might be a bit better than Scion Mimic?
What?
Witch of Shifting Waters.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
Because it's.
So now the Auspicial Sphinx has been vindicated, and Jabaya is next on the plate. Talia's an insane.
Auspicial Sphinx doesn't come back. It's gone permanently. Yep. So now this is a lock, but next to yeah. So now, so Soul voyages, plays Heart of the Gods, kills Talia. The problem
No,
is that
you kill Frog. Oh no, because you're now far enough down that you can't get Frogmaker off supremacy.
yeah. So you have
Oh,
to kill
that's brutal.
Talia, and then the problem is Frogmaker has a second Talia.
Well, luckily, Heart of the Gods is hexproof.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we good. Soul's good. It also has Vigilance, so it can block Keeper of Codices, so the life total doesn't go to. Okay. Whew. Whew.
And it has Reach because it needed Reach somehow.
It has all.
Well,
the
that way it
keywords.
can block Frogmaker if he goes infinite with the.
The Angel, you're right.
It all works out.
I remember being so upset when I lost access to my favorite oral that was in Rakoa. And then Zoo released Heart of the Gods. I was like, never mind, this is fine. Everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And-
so Soul has the infinite.
Yeah, Frog has the infinite, but
So what you do is you just don't play out Talia. You just pass. And you just hold up Gwendolyn's Rebuke, and you hope to be fine. And if you get to untap, oh wait, you can then do infinite ETBs and swing with Skyguard Ascendant.
God says
but the problem is Soul has Heart.
It still
then
forces a
essentially
chump
kills
block.
Heart of the Gods, and then next
Yeah,
turn you
it
just
still
do it
forces
again.
a chump block.
Okay, so actually, the problem is you go infinite, and then
Oh, well, Zul of Rights just fixes that. Never mind. Because
Wait,
this finds a crest, which jumps the Anku, which just blows up Frogmaker's entire life.
oh yeah, rest in peace. Yep.
But you definitely do that line, because then you can force the chump block on Heart, and you put Soul dead unless you draw another Reach creature.
Yeah. So close yet so far.
Unfortunately, the carving tools are going to bite the dust. One of these two creatures, probably the Keeper, is gonna. Probably the Skyguard Ascendant's gonna die.
And then
They take him for questioning dies, which gets you back Jobaya. One of the lands blows up. This is just immediate game over.
I think this is just game over. Because and it also puts like the only way to come back is to have like the 6-mana Urshad wipe, but then Frog will not have it.
Which you can't cast
Frog
because you
will
just
never
lost
get
the
the
land.
mana to be able to play it. So
Yeah.
Frog's just saying GG.